Tonight, before you close your eyes, I want you to know something very simple. You are not alone. No matter what kind of day you have had, no matter what thoughts are still moving through your mind, Jesus is near. Perhaps today felt heavy. Perhaps you carried worries that nobody else could see. Maybe there were moments when you felt strong. Maybe there were moments when you felt tired. Whatever this day looked like, you have made it here. You have reached this quiet moment. Now there is nothing you need to prove. Nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to force. This is your time to rest. As you settle into your bed tonight, allow your body to become comfortable. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands rest peacefully. Feel the surface beneath you supporting your weight. Take a slow breath in. Then gently breathe out. Take another slow breath. And release it. As you continue breathing, notice how your body begins to settle. Notice how the tension of the day slowly starts to loosen its grip. The night is quiet. The day is over. You have done enough. For the next little while, simply listen. Let every word wash over your heart like calm water moving across a peaceful shore. Tonight we are going to remember a truth that many people forget when life becomes difficult. Jesus does not walk away when we struggle. Jesus does not disappear when we feel weak. Jesus does not abandon us when we fail. In fact, some of the moments when we feel furthest from Him are often the moments when He is carrying us most closely. Many people think they must become stronger before coming to God. Many people think they must clean up every mistake before approaching Him. Many people believe they need perfect faith before they can receive His peace. But that is not how Jesus works. Again and again throughout the Gospels, we see Him moving toward tired people, toward hurting people, toward fearful people, toward broken people, toward people who felt unworthy, toward people who believed they had failed too many times. His heart has never changed. He is still the same. Tonight He looks at you with compassion. Not disappointment. Not rejection. Not frustration. Compassion. He knows every chapter of your story. He knows the victories you celebrate. He knows the tears you hide. He knows the questions you cannot answer. He knows the battles taking place inside your mind. And still He stays. That is the beauty of His love. His love is not based on your performance. His love is not based on your achievements. His love is not based on how perfect your day was. His love flows from who He is. And He is faithful. As you continue resting, imagine the noise of the world growing quieter and quieter. The demands of tomorrow can wait. The unfinished tasks can wait. The conversations can wait. The worries can wait. Right now, there is only this moment. This peaceful moment. This sacred moment. This moment where you can simply rest in the presence of God. You do not need complicated words. You do not need impressive prayers. You do not need to force spiritual feelings. Simply allow yourself to be here. Simply allow yourself to be loved. Sometimes we forget how deeply God cares for us. Life becomes busy. Responsibilities multiply. Problems appear. Unexpected challenges arrive. Little by little, our hearts become tired. Our minds become crowded. Our spirits become weary. Yet Jesus continues to whisper the same invitation. Come to me. Come with your burdens. Come with your fears. Come with your questions. Come with your weakness. Come exactly as you are. Tonight perhaps there is something weighing heavily on your heart. Maybe it is a financial concern. Maybe it is a relationship that feels uncertain. Maybe it is grief. Maybe it is loneliness. Maybe it is a dream that seems delayed. Maybe it is something you cannot even put into words. Jesus sees it. Nothing escapes His attention. Every concern matters to Him. Every tear matters to Him. Every fear matters to Him. And because it matters to Him, you do not have to carry it alone. Imagine placing each burden into His hands. One by one. Slowly. Without rushing. Without striving. Simply releasing. As each burden leaves your hands, feel a little more freedom entering your heart. Feel a little more peace entering your mind. Feel a little more calm entering your body. This is not because your circumstances have suddenly changed. It is because you are remembering who walks beside you. Jesus is with you. Right now. In this room. In this moment. In this season. He is with you when life feels clear. He is with you when life feels confusing. He is with you when faith feels strong. He is with you when faith feels fragile. His presence is not dependent on your emotions. His presence is not dependent on your understanding. His presence is constant. Many people spend their lives searching for security. They search for it in success. They search for it in money. They search for it in approval. They search for it in achievements. But true security is found in knowing that the love of God remains steady through every season. Human circumstances change. Feelings change. Situations change. But the character of Jesus remains the same. He is kind. He is faithful. He is patient. He is gentle. He is trustworthy. And tonight, as the darkness settles outside your window, His peace is available to you. Not a temporary peace. Not a fragile peace. A deeper peace. A peace that reaches places anxiety cannot touch. A peace that remains even when answers have not yet arrived. A peace that quietly whispers, "You are safe. You are loved. You are not forgotten." As your breathing becomes slower, allow these truths to settle into your heart. Jesus is with me. I am not alone. God is still working. My story is not finished. His love has not changed. His mercy is still new. His presence is still near. His peace is still available. Tonight let these truths become softer than a sermon and gentler than advice. Let them become a quiet reminder. A reminder that the God who created the stars also sees you. The God who holds the oceans also holds your life. The God who guides history also guides your steps. Even when you cannot see the path ahead. Even when the future feels uncertain. Even when answers seem delayed. He remains faithful. And tonight, before sleep carries you into rest, allow your heart to receive this simple truth. Jesus is near. Closer than your next breath. Closer than your next thought. Closer than your next heartbeat. And He will remain with you through this night. As you rest. As you dream. As you sleep. You are held by a love that never grows tired. You are surrounded by a peace that never runs dry. And you are watched over by a Savior whose faithfulness never ends. As the night grows quieter around you, continue allowing your heart to slow down. There is no need to hurry. There is nowhere you need to be right now. This moment belongs to rest. Maybe you have spent much of your life trying to stay strong. Trying to hold everything together. Trying to carry responsibilities that often felt heavier than you expected. Many people become so accustomed to carrying burdens that they forget what it feels like to set them down. Even when they finally have a chance to rest, their minds continue working. Their thoughts continue racing. Their worries continue speaking. Their fears continue asking questions. But tonight, let those voices become quieter. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because Jesus is greater than every problem you face. There is something beautiful about the way Jesus meets people. He never rushes them. He never forces them. He never overwhelms them. Instead, he comes gently, patiently, lovingly, like a shepherd caring for a tired sheep, like a friend sitting beside someone who needs comfort, like a father welcoming a child home. Tonight, allow yourself to receive that kind of care. Imagine Jesus sitting beside you, not with disappointment, not with criticism, but with understanding. His eyes filled with compassion. His presence bringing calm. His voice speaking peace over your heart. He knows the moments you regret. He knows the words you wish you could take back. He knows the decisions you wish had gone differently. He knows the opportunities you missed. He knows the prayers that seem unanswered. He knows the hidden fears that sometimes wake you during the night. And still he loves you completely. Sometimes people imagine that God only loves the strongest version of themselves. The successful version. The confident version. The version that never struggles. But Jesus loves the real you. The tired you. The uncertain you. The version of you that sometimes feels lost. The version of you that occasionally feels afraid. The version of you that wonders if things will ever get better. That is the person Jesus draws near to tonight. Not a future version of you. Not a perfect version of you. You. Right here. Right now. There are moments in life when we feel as though we are falling behind everyone else. We see other people succeeding. Other people moving forward. Other people reaching goals. And quietly we wonder why our own journey feels slower. Why our progress feels smaller. Why our road feels more difficult. Yet God measures life differently than people do. The world often celebrates speed. God values faithfulness. The world celebrates appearance. God looks at the heart. The world celebrates achievement. God treasures trust. Sometimes the greatest spiritual growth happens in seasons that look ordinary from the outside. Sometimes the deepest transformation happens during seasons nobody else notices. A quiet prayer. A simple act of kindness. A decision to keep trusting when life feels uncertain. These moments matter more than you realize. God sees every one of them. Nothing is wasted. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Not your struggles. Not your prayers. Every step of your journey matters to Him. Eve. And the steps that feel small. Even the days that feel unremarkable. Even the seasons that feel slow. Tonight, remember that Jesus is not measuring your worth by your productivity. He is not measuring your worth by your accomplishments. He is not measuring your worth by how much you achieved today. Your value was never earned. Your value comes from being loved by God. That truth alone can bring incredible freedom. Because if your value is rooted in God's love, then no failure can remove it. No mistake can erase it. No difficult season can destroy it. His love remains. His care remains. His presence remains. As you continue listening, notice your breathing becoming softer. Notice your body becoming heavier with relaxation. Notice your mind becoming less crowded. You do not need to solve tomorrow tonight. You do not need to answer every question before you sleep. You do not need to carry every responsibility through the night. God will continue working while you rest. Think about that for a moment. While you sleep, God remains awake. While you rest, God continues caring for your life. While you close your eyes, God continues watching over you. There is comfort in knowing that everything does not depend on us. Sometimes we carry pressure that was never ours to carry. We try to control outcomes. We try to predict the future. We try to prepare for every possibility. But peace often begins when we release the need to control everything. Jesus invites us to trust Him one day at a time. One step at a time. One moment at a time. That does not mean life becomes easy. It means we no longer walk through life alone. There is a difference. A very important difference. You may still face challenges. But you do not face them by yourself. You may still encounter uncertainty. But you do not encounter it by yourself. You may still experience difficult seasons. But you do not experience them by yourself. Jesus walks beside you. And His presence changes everything. There have been countless moments throughout history when people felt abandoned. Yet later they discovered that God had been working quietly all along. Sometimes His work is visible. Sometimes His work is hidden. But His faithfulness never stops. Perhaps tonight there is a situation in your life that makes no sense. A door that closed unexpectedly. A prayer that remains unanswered. A relationship that feels complicated. A burden that seems too heavy. You may not understand it now, but God sees the full picture. He sees what you cannot see. He understands what you cannot understand. And His wisdom reaches far beyond our own. That does not remove every question, but it gives us a reason to trust. Because the one guiding our lives is good. The one leading our journey is faithful. The one holding our future is loving. As sleep begins drawing closer, allow your heart to become still. Allow your thoughts to become quieter. Allow every anxious question to rest for a while. You do not need all the answers tonight. You only need to remember who is holding you. Jesus is holding you. Jesus is watching over you. Jesus is walking with you. And His love is stronger than your fears. His peace is deeper than your worries. His mercy is greater than your mistakes. His grace is larger than your failures. Tonight, rest in that truth. Rest in His kindness. Rest in His presence. Rest in His love. And as your eyes grow heavier, let these simple words settle gently into your spirit. I am not forgotten. I am deeply loved. I am safely held. Jesus is near. Jesus is faithful. Jesus is with me. And I can rest. As you continue resting tonight, allow yourself to imagine standing beneath a clear night sky. The stars shine quietly above. The air feels calm. The world seems slower for a moment. There is something about the night that reminds us how small we are. And yet there is something about God's love that reminds us how deeply valued we are. The same God who placed every star in the heavens knows your name. The same God who formed mountains and oceans knows every detail of your life. Nothing about you is hidden from Him. Nothing about you is overlooked. Nothing about your story is forgotten. Sometimes we think our struggles are too small to bring to God. Other times we think our failures are too large. Yet neither is true. He cares about every part of your journey. The things that make you smile. The things that make you cry. The things that fill you with hope. The things that keep you awake at night. He sees it all. And His love remains steady through it all. Many people spend years searching for peace. They look for it in accomplishments. They look for it in possessions. They look for it in relationships. They look for it in success. But eventually they discover something important. Real peace cannot be found in circumstances alone. Circumstances change. Success comes and goes. Money comes and goes. People come and go. But the peace of God remains available in every season. That is why Jesus S.P.O. was so often about the heart. Because true peace begins there. Not in the outside world, but deep within. Tonight perhaps your heart feels tired. Perhaps you have been carrying disappointments for longer than anyone realizes. Maybe there were prayers you hoped would be answered by now. Maybe there were dreams you expected to unfold differently. Maybe there were plans that did not work out the way you imagined. Life can be surprising. Sometimes beautiful. Sometimes painful. Often both at the same time. Yet through every chapter, God remains faithful. Even when we do not understand His timing. Even when we cannot see His purpose. Even when we feel confused by the road ahead. His faithfulness never changes. Think about the many seasons you have already survived. Moments you thought would break you. Days you thought you could never get through. Challenges that seemed impossible at the time. Yet somehow you are still here. Still breathing. Still moving forward. Still held by grace. There were moments when you felt weak. Yet God carried you. There were moments when you felt uncertain. Yet God guided you. There were moments when you felt alone. Yet God remained near. Looking back, you may see that His hand was present even when you could not recognize it. And the same God who helped you through those seasons is with you tonight. He has not changed. He will not change. His love remains constant. His mercy remains abundant. His kindness remains available. Perhaps one of the greatest gifts God offers is the reminder that we do not have to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Many of us spend precious energy worrying about things that have not happened. We imagine problems. We rehearse fears. We create scenarios. We carry burdens that may never come. Meanwhile, the present moment slips away. Tonight, Jesus gently invites you back to this moment. This peaceful moment. This quiet breath. This place of rest. Tomorrow will come when tomorrow comes. But tonight is for resting. Tonight is for trusting. Tonight is for remembering that God is already present in the future you worry about. Nothing awaits you there that He does not already know about. Nothing surprises him. Nothing catches him off guard. Nothing is beyond his ability to help. That truth can bring incredible comfort, because it means you do not walk into tomorrow alone. Jesus will already be there, waiting, guiding, strengthening, providing, loving, just as He always has. As your body becomes more relaxed, allow your thoughts to become softer. Imagine every worry slowly drifting away like leaves floating down a quiet stream. You do not need to chase them. You do not need to wrestle with them. Simply let them pass. And as they drift away, make room for peace. Make room for gratitude. Make room for hope. There is always hope with God. Not because life is perfect. Not because every prayer is answered immediately. But because God continues working even when we cannot see it. Some of His greatest work happens beneath the surface. Like roots growing deep underground. Like seeds quietly preparing to bloom. Like dawn slowly approaching while the world still sleeps. God is often doing more than we realize. And perhaps tonight He is working within your heart, strengthening places that have become tired, healing places that have become wounded, comforting places that have become afraid, restoring places that have become discouraged. His work is gentle. His work is patient. His work is filled with love. As sleep comes closer, allow yourself to receive that love. Not earn it. Not prove yourself worthy of it. Simply receive it. Because God's love is a gift freely given, a gift that remains available every day, a gift that never runs out. Tonight let your heart rest in that truth. You are loved more deeply than you know. You are seen more clearly than you realize. You are cared for more completely than you can imagine. Jesus knows your story. Jesus understands your struggles. Jesus celebrates your victories. Jesus walks beside you through every season. And tonight He invites you to rest, to release your burdens, to quiet your fears, to soften your anxious thoughts, to rest in His presence. The night is peaceful. Your breathing is slow. Your body is becoming calm. Your mind is becoming still. And the love of God surrounds you like a gentle blanket, holding you, comforting you, protecting you, reminding you that you never face life alone. So as you drift towards sleep, carry this truth into the quiet hours ahead. Jesus is with you. His peace is with you. His love is with you. His grace is with you. And no matter what tomorrow brings, His faithfulness will meet you there. Rest now. Rest deeply. Rest peacefully. You are safe in the care of God. And through every hour of this night, Jesus remains near. Now that your body has begun to relax and your mind is becoming quieter, let us continue this peaceful journey together. Tonight, I want you to remember something that many people forget during difficult seasons. A setback is not the end of your story. A disappointment is not the end of your story. A mistake is not the end of your story. Even a season of failure is not the end of your story. With God, there is always hope for a new beginning. Many people in the Bible experienced moments when everything seemed to be falling apart. They faced fear. They faced loss. They faced uncertainty. They faced situations that appeared impossible. Yet again and again, God showed His ability to bring new life into places that seemed broken. That same God is with you tonight. Perhaps there are parts of your life that feel unfinished. Perhaps there are dreams that seem distant. Perhaps there are prayers you have carried for years. Maybe you have asked God the same question many times. Maybe you have wondered why certain doors remain closed. Maybe you have wondered why some seasons last longer than expected. These questions are part of being human. Many faithful people have asked similar questions. Even those who loved God deeply sometimes struggle to understand His timing. Yet over and over again, Scripture reveals a beautiful truth. God is never in a hurry. But He is never late. His timing often looks different from our timing. His plans often stretch beyond what we can see. And His wisdom reaches far beyond our understanding. Think about David. Before he became a king, he spent years waiting. Years of uncertainty. Years of difficulty. Years of running from danger. There were moments when his future probably seemed unclear. Yet God was preparing him, not abandoning him, preparing him. That is an important difference. Sometimes what feels like delay is actually preparation. Sometimes what feels like silence is actually growth. Sometimes what feels like waiting is actually God building something stronger within us. The truth is that transformation often happens slowly. A tree does not become strong overnight. A river does not carve a canyon in a single day. A life of faith is built one step at a time. One prayer at a time. One act of trust at a time. Tonight, if you feel discouraged by how slowly things seem to be moving, remember that God is not measuring your progress the way the world does. The world loves quick results. God often works through steady growth. The world celebrates instant success. God often develops lasting character. The world focuses on appearances. God focuses on the heart. And because He focuses on the heart, He sees growth that nobody else notices. He sees the courage it took for you to keep going. He sees the faith it took for you to pray again. He sees the strength it took for you to get out of bed. He sees the perseverance it took for you to keep believing. Nothing is hidden from Him. Every small step matters. Every quiet act of faith matters. Every moment of trust matters. There are times when people become discouraged because they think they should be further along by now. Maybe they expected life to look different. Maybe they imagined a different future. Maybe they thought certain struggles would already be over. Yet God's grace meets us exactly where we are. Not where we wish we were. Not where others think we should be. Exactly where we are. That is one of the most comforting truths of the gospel. Jesus meets people where they are. He met fishermen by the sea. He met tax collectors at their tables. He met hurting people on dusty roads. He met grieving sisters beside a tomb. He met frightened disciples behind locked doors. And He still meets people where they are today. He meets people in hospital rooms. He meets people in lonely apartments. He meets people during sleepless nights. He meets people in seasons of uncertainty. He meets people in moments of weakness. Perhaps He is meeting you right now. Perhaps this quiet moment is not an accident. Perhaps this moment is an invitation. An invitation to stop striving. An invitation to stop carrying everything by yourself. An invitation to rest in His care. As you continue listening, imagine placing every unfinished concern into the hands of Jesus. Every fear about the future. Every regret from the past. Every burden from today. Place them all in His hands. His hands are strong enough to carry what you cannot. His wisdom is greater than your understanding. His peace is deeper than your anxiety. His love is stronger than your fear. There are moments when life feels like a storm. The winds become strong. The waves become high. The future becomes unclear. Yet even in storms, Jesus remains present. The disciples once found themselves terrified during a storm. The waves crashed around them. Fear filled their hearts. Yet Jesus was with them. The storm felt powerful, but His presence was greater. The same is true for you. Your situation may feel powerful. Your worries may feel powerful. Your struggles may feel powerful. But God's presence is greater. His peace is greater. His grace is greater. His love is greater. Tonight you do know. You need to have everything figured out. You do not need to know every answer. You do not need to understand every chapter of your story. You only need to remember that God is faithful. Faithful yesterday. Faithful today. Faithful tomorrow. Faithful forever. As the night continues around you, allow that truth to settle deeper into your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are not carrying your journey alone. Jesus walks beside you, step by step, day by day, moment by moment. And even when the road becomes difficult, His love remains constant. Perhaps tomorrow will bring new opportunities. Perhaps tomorrow will bring unexpected blessings. Perhaps tomorrow will bring answers you have been waiting for. Or perhaps tomorrow will simply bring another opportunity to trust. Whatever comes, God will be there. The same God who carried you through yesterday. The same God who watches over you tonight. The same God who holds your future. As your eyes grow heavier and your breathing becomes slower, let your heart settle into this promise. God is still working. God is still leading. God is still providing. God is still healing. God is still restoring. God is still making all things new. And because of that, there is always hope. Always a reason to keep trusting. Always a reason to keep believing. Always a reason to keep moving forward. Not because of your strength, but because Jesus walks with you. And tonight, His gentle presence surrounds you with peace. A peace that quiets fear. A peace that calms anxiety. A peace that allows your weary soul to rest. So let go of the weight you have been carrying. Release the pressure. Release the worry. Release the need to control everything. And simply rest. Rest in His love. Rest in His faithfulness. Rest in His care. For the God who began a good work in your life has not stopped working. And He never will. As you continue resting tonight, let your heart remain open to the quiet peace that Jesus offers. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that God specializes in restoration. He sees what is broken. He sees what is weary. He sees what has been neglected. And instead of turning away, He moves closer. Human beings often walk away from damaged things. When something breaks, many people replace it. When something becomes difficult, many people give up. When something seems beyond repair, many people abandon it. But God is different. Throughout Scripture we see Him restoring people. Again and again. He restores hope. He restores purpose. He restores joy. He restores peace. He restores hearts. Perhaps tonight there is a part of your life that feels damaged. Maybe it is your confidence. Maybe it is your trust. Maybe it is your motivation. Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it is a dream you once carried. Whatever it may be, remember this. God has not forgotten how to restore. His ability to rebuild is greater than your ability to see possibilities. Sometimes we look at a situation and see only limitations. God sees potential. We see endings. God sees beginnings. We see obstacles. God sees opportunities. We see weakness. God sees places where His strength can shine. Think about how often Jesus brought hope into situations that looked hopeless. People came to Him carrying burdens that seemed impossible. Some carried sickness. Some carried grief. Some carried shame. Some carried fear. Yet time after time, lives were changed through His presence. Not because people were perfect. Not because people had everything figured out. But because they were willing to come to Him. Tonight, you can do the same. You do not need perfect faith. You do not need perfect understanding. You simply need a willing heart. A heart willing to trust Him one more time. A heart willing to believe that His love is still active in your life. Many people become discouraged because they focus only on what has gone wrong. And while pain is real, it is not the whole story. There is another side to every story. The side that God is still writing. The side that has not yet unfolded. The side that contains possibilities we cannot yet see. Imagine reading only the middle chapter of a book. You would not know how the story ends. You would not know how the challenges are resolved. You would not know what victories lie ahead. Many times we judge our lives while standing in the middle chapters. We assume the story is over when God is still writing. We assume hope is gone when God is still working. We assume nothing will change when God is preparing something new. That is why faith matters. Faith allows us to trust God before we see the outcome. Faith allows us to rest even when questions remain. Faith allows us to believe that God's goodness extends beyond our current understanding. As you breathe slowly tonight, allow your heart to embrace that truth. You do not know every chapter ahead, but God does. You do not know every detail of the future, but God does. You do not know how very challenge will be resolved, but God does. And because He knows, you can rest. There is great freedom in realizing that you do not have to carry tomorrow. God never asked you to carry next month. He never asked you to carry next year. He simply invites you to trust Him today. One day at a time. One step at a time. One breath at a time. Jesus often taught people to focus on today's grace rather than tomorrow's worries. That wisdom remains just as powerful now. Because worry has a way of stealing today's peace. Fear has a way of stealing today's joy. Anxiety has a way of stealing today's strength. But trust allows us to remain present. Trust allows us to receive the peace God offers in this moment. Perhaps tonight your heart needs permission to rest. Permission to stop overthinking. Permission to stop rehearsing problems. Permission to stop carrying pressure. If so, receive that permission now. Let your mind become still. Let your thoughts slow down. Let your soul breathe. You are safe in the presence of God. You are held by His love. You are surrounded by His care. Nothing about your future surprises Him. Nothing about your situation overwhelms Him. Nothing about your life is beyond His reach. Even when progress feels slow, He is still working. Even when answers seem delayed, He is still working. Even when emotions feel heavy, He is still working. His work often happens quietly. Like sunrise slowly appearing on the horizon. Like rain gently nourishing the earth. Like roots growing unseen beneath the soil. Many of the most important things God does happen beneath the surface. They happen where human eyes cannot see. Yet they are no less real. Perhaps tonight He is strengthening your faith. Perhaps tonight He is healing hidden wounds. Perhaps tonight He is planting seeds of hope. Perhaps tonight He is teaching you to trust more deeply. Whatever He is doing, you can be confident of this. His intentions toward you are good. His heart toward you is loving. His plans for you are filled with grace. As sleep draws nearer, let every anxious thought become quieter. Let every burden become lighter. Let every fear become smaller in the light of God's presence. Imagine Jesus speaking gently to your heart. Not with harshness, not with pressure, but with kindness, reminding you that you are loved, reminding you that you are seen, reminding you that you are never alone. His voice brings peace. His presence brings comfort. His love brings rest. And tonight, as the hours pass and the world grows still, may your soul find deep reassurance in this truth. God is not finished with your story. There is still hope. There is still purpose. There is still grace. There is still beauty waiting to unfold. And no matter how difficult the road has been, Jesus continues walking beside you, guiding you, strengthening you, comforting you, loving you. So rest now. Rest in His promises. Rest in His faithfulness. Rest in His unchanging love. And allow your heart to settle into the gentle peace that only He can give. Tonight, as you continue drifting toward peaceful rest, I want to remind you of something that is easy to forget during difficult seasons. God sees the entire journey. We see only a small part of it. We see today's challenge. We see today's disappointment. We see today's uncertainty. But God sees every chapter from beginning to end. He sees where you have been. He sees where you are now. And He sees where He is leading you. That truth alone can bring comfort to a weary heart. Because there are moments when life feels confusing. Moments when nothing seems to make sense. Moments when prayers feel unanswered. Moments when progress feels invisible. Moments when we quietly wonder if God is still working. Yet even in those moments, His hands remain steady. His plans remain good. His love remains unchanged. Many people assume that faith means never struggling, never doubting, never feeling afraid. But throughout history, some of the most faithful people experienced seasons of uncertainty. They faced questions. They faced delays. They faced disappointments. Yet they continued trusting God one step at a time. That is often what faith looks like. Not having every answer, but continuing to trust the one who does. Tonight, perhaps you are carrying questions that have remained unanswered for a long time. Questions about your future. Questions about your family. questions about your health, questions about your purpose, questions about things that matter deeply to your heart. God is not threatened by your questions. He is not frustrated by your uncertainty. He understands your humanity. He understands your emotions. He understands your need for reassurance. And He welcomes you into His presence exactly as you are. One of the most beautiful truths about Jesus is that He never turned away sincere hearts. People came to Him with all kinds of struggles. Some came with faith. Some came with doubts. Some came with confidence. Some came with fear. Why? Yet He welcomed them again and again, with compassion, with patience, with kindness. That same compassion is available to you tonight. As you rest here in the quietness of this moment, imagine yourself placing every concern before Him. Not hiding anything. Not pretending. Not trying to appear stronger than you feel. Simply being honest. Simply allowing yourself to be known. There is freedom in that kind of honesty. Because God already knows your heart. He already knows your fears. He already knows your hopes. And His love remains constant. Sometimes people become exhausted because they are trying to carry things that were never meant to be carried alone. They carry the pressure of tomorrow, the mistakes of yesterday, the expectations of others, the fear of failure, the weight of uncertainty. Little by little, those burdens become heavier. Yet Jesus offers a different way, a gentler way, a peaceful way. He invites us to bring our burdens to Him, to exchange anxiety for trust, to exchange fear for peace, to exchange striving for rest. That invitation remains open tonight. You do not have to earn it. You do not have to prove yourself worthy of it. It is freely offered through His love. As your breathing becomes slower, imagine every burden becoming lighter. Imagine every anxious thought slowly loosening its grip. Imagine every fear becoming quieter. Not because life is suddenly perfect, but because you are remembering who is holding you. Jesus is holding you, the one who calmed storms, the one who healed broken hearts, the one who brought hope to discouraged people, the one who continues loving without limits. His strength is not diminished by your weakness. His peace is not threatened by your anxiety. His grace is not exhausted by your mistakes. His love never reaches an ending point. That is why there is always hope. always. No matter how dark a season may seem, no matter how long a struggle may last, no matter how impossible a situation may appear, there is always hope in God. Sometimes that hope arrives quietly, not as a dramatic breakthrough, not as an instant solution, but as a gentle confidence that God is still present, still working, still leading, still caring, still loving. Tonight perhaps that gentle confidence is exactly what your heart needs. Not all the answers, not a detailed roadmap, simply the assurance that you are not walking alone. Because you are not. Jesus remains with you through every victory, through every challenge, through every question, through every season. He remains. As the night grows deeper, allow yourself to settle into that truth. Allow your heart to stop striving. Allow your mind to stop racing. Allow your soul to rest. God is watching over you. God is caring for you. God is guiding you. And even now, while you prepare for sleep, His love surrounds you completely. Imagine His peace flowing through every part of your body, calming your mind, relaxing your muscles, quieting your thoughts, bringing comfort to every place where stress has settled. You are safe. You are loved. You are held. You are seen. You are known. You are never forgotten. And no matter what tomorrow brings, God's faithfulness will meet you there. The same faithfulness that carried you through past seasons. The same faithfulness that watches over you tonight. The same faithfulness that will continue guiding your future. As your eyes become heavier and your body becomes more relaxed, let these words settle gently into your spirit. God is good. God is near. God is faithful. Jesus is with me. I do not walk alone. I do not carry my burdens alone. I do not face tomorrow alone. I am surrounded by love. I am surrounded by grace. I am surrounded by peace. And tonight, I can rest. I can release my worries. I can release my fears. I can release my need to understand everything. Because the God who holds the universe is also holding me. And His hands are strong. His heart is kind. His presence is constant. So rest now. Rest deeply. Rest peacefully. Let the quiet love of Jesus carry you through the night. And may His peace remain with you until the morning light arrives once again. As the night continues and the world around you grows quieter, let your heart settle even deeper into the peace of God's presence. There is something beautiful about stillness. During the day, life can become loud. Responsibilities call for our attention. Messages arrive. Schedules fill up. Problems demand solutions. The noise of life can become so constant that we forget what it feels like to simply be still. Yet in the quiet moments, we often hear God's gentle voice more clearly. Not because He suddenly begins speaking, but because we finally become quiet enough to listen. Tonight, allow yourself to enter that stillness. Allow your soul to slow down. Allow your thoughts to rest. Allow your heart to become calm. You do not need to carry the pace of the day into the night. You do not need to keep running. You do not need to keep striving. His is your moment to rest in the presence of Jesus. Perhaps there have been seasons when you felt close to God. Moments when faith seemed easy. Moments when hope felt natural. Moments when peace flowed freely. But perhaps there have also been seasons when God seemed distant. Not because He moved away, but because life became complicated. Pain became distracting. Fear became overwhelming. Questions became louder than confidence. If you have ever experienced a season like that, you are not alone. Many faithful people have walked through similar valleys. Many people who loved God deeply have experienced periods of uncertainty. Yet through every season, God's presence remained with them. And His presence remains with you tonight. Sometimes we expect God's presence to feel dramatic. We expect powerful emotions. We expect extraordinary experiences. Yet often His presence arrives quietly, like a gentle breeze, like a peaceful sunrise, like calm waters after a storm. Simple, steady, faithful. Perhaps His presence is closer than you realize right now. Perhaps the peace slowly settling over your heart is a reminder that He is near. Perhaps the calm entering your thoughts is a reminder that He has not left you. Sometimes the greatest miracles are not dramatic events. Sometimes the greatest miracles are moments of peace in the middle of uncertainty. Moments of hope in the middle of difficulty. Moments of strength in the middle of weakness. Moments when we discover that God's love remains even when circumstances remain challenging. Tonight, let your heart receive that peace. You do not need to force it. You do not need to manufacture it. Simply receive it. God's peace is a gift. A gift offered freely. A gift available even in difficult seasons. A gift available even when answers are delayed. A gift available even when emotions feel unsettled. As you continue resting, think about the many ways God has carried you throughout your life. There were days when you thought you would not make it through. Yet somehow you did. There were seasons when you felt completely exhausted. Yet somehow strength arrived. There were moments when you felt uncertain about the future. Yet somehow the next step became clear. Again and again, God remained faithful. Perhaps not always in the way you expected. Perhaps not always according to your timeline. But faithful nonetheless. Looking back, there may be blessings you once overlooked. Moments of protection you did not recognize. Doors that closed for reasons you later understood. Opportunities that appeared at exactly the right time. People who entered your life when you needed encouragement. Small reminders of God's care scattered throughout your journey. When we slow down, we begin noticing those things. We begin seeing evidence of His faithfulness. We begin recognizing that we have never truly walked alone. Tonight, take a moment to reflect on that truth. Jesus has been present through every chapter, through every success, through every disappointment, through every victory, through every loss, through every moment of courage, through every moment of fear. He has remained. His love has remained. His grace has remained. His patience has remained. There is tremendous comfort in knowing that God's commitment to you does not depend on your ability to be perfect. Because none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have moments of weakness. We all experience seasons of struggle. Yet God's love remains steady. His grace continues flowing. His mercy continues arriving fresh each day. And because of that, we can rest. We can stop striving for perfection. We can stop trying to earn what has already been freely given. We can rest in the truth that we are deeply loved, deeply known, deeply cared for. Perhaps one of the greatest gifts of faith is learning to trust God's heart even when we cannot understand His plans. Trusting His character when circumstances seem confusing. Trusting His goodness when answers seem delayed. Trusting His love when emotions feel uncertain. That kind of trust grows slowly. It grows through experience. It grows through prayer. It grows through walking with Jesus day after day. And tonight, Perhaps your trust is growing even now. Perhaps God is strengthening your heart in ways you cannot yet see. Perhaps He is building deeper peace within you. Perhaps He is teaching you how to rest more fully in His care. As your body relaxes further into your bed, imagine every concern becoming lighter. Imagine every fear losing its power. Imagine every burden resting safely in God's hands. His hands are capable. His wisdom is perfect. His love is endless. You do not need to hold everything together. You do not need to carry every responsibility through the night. God is watching over you. God is caring for you. God is working even while you sleep. That thought alone can bring incredible peace. While you rest, He remains faithful. While you sleep, He remains present. While you dream, He remains near. Nothing about your life escapes His attention. Nothing about your future is beyond His reach. Nothing about your circumstances is too difficult for Him. As the night grows deeper, let these truths settle gently into your soul. Jesus is near. God is faithful. I am not alone. I am deeply loved. I am safely held. My future is in God's hands. My life is in God's care. My heart can rest. My mind can be still. My soul can find peace. And as you continue drifting towards sleep, allow gratitude to quietly fill your heart. Gratitude for God's faithfulness. Gratitude for His patience. Gratitude for His mercy. Gratitude for His presence. Gratitude for the simple gift of another day. No matter what challenges you may face, His love remains greater. No matter what uncertainties lie ahead, His faithfulness remains stronger. No matter how long the road may seem, His presence remains constant. So tonight, release every remaining burden. Release every remaining fear. Release every remaining worry. And rest in the loving care of Jesus. Let His peace cover your thoughts. Let His love comfort your heart. Let His presence calm your spirit. And may you sleep deeply, peacefully, and securely, knowing that the God who watches over the stars is also watching over you. Tonight, tomorrow, and always. As you continue resting tonight, let your mind drift away from the noise of the day and toward the quiet assurance of God's love. There is a reason why so many people long for peace. Deep within every human heart is a desire to feel safe. A desire to feel secure. A desire to know that everything will be okay. Yet the world often struggles to provide that kind of peace. Circumstances change too quickly. People change. Plans change. Unexpected challenges appear without warning. The things we depend on can sometimes disappear. But there is one thing that remains steady: the love of God. His love does not rise and fall with circumstances. His love does not weaken during difficult seasons. His love does not disappear when life becomes complicated. It remains. Always. Tonight, perhaps you need that reminder more than ever. Perhaps there are situations in your life that feel uncertain. Perhaps there are questions without answers. Perhaps there are burdens that seem heavier than they were yesterday. Yet even now, God's love remains unchanged. Imagine a child resting peacefully in the arms of a loving parent. The child does not know every detail about tomorrow. The child does know. He understands every challenge that may come. The child is able to rest because someone trustworthy is holding them. In many ways, that is what God invites us to do. To rest in His care. To trust His heart. To allow His love to carry what we cannot. Many people spend years trying to carry everything themselves. They carry every responsibility, every fear, every disappointment, every worry. Eventually the weight becomes exhausting. The heart grows tired. The mind becomes overwhelmed. The soul longs for relief. That is why Jesus invites us to come to Him. Not because He wants to add more pressure, but because He wants to give rest. Real rest. Deep rest. The kind of rest that reaches places within us that nothing else can touch. Tonight, as your breathing remains slow and steady, allow yourself to receive that rest. Not tomorrow. Not someday in the future. Right now. In this moment. Allow yourself to stop striving. Allow yourself to stop carrying every burden alone. Allow yourself to rest in the truth that God is already caring for what concerns you. There are things happening in your life that you cannot control. There are situations that remain uncertain. There are questions that remain unanswered. But there is also a God whose wisdom is greater than every uncertainty. A God whose power is greater than every obstacle. A God whose love is greater than every fear. When we focus only on our circumstances, it is easy to become discouraged. But when we focus on God's faithfulness, hope begins to rise. Hope does not ignore reality. Hope simply remembers that God is present within reality. Hope remembers that God is still working. Hope remembers that God's story is larger than our current situation. Perhaps tonight you feel weary because you have been fighting battles nobody else can see. Battles within your thoughts. Battles within your emotions. Battles within your heart. Those battles can be exhausting. Sometimes emotional burdens become heavier than physical ones. Yet Jesus understands every struggle. He understands every hidden concern. He understands every silent prayer. There is nothing you need to explain to him. He already knows. And still he welcomes you. Still he loves you. Still he remains close. That is one of the most beautiful truths about God's character. His love is not based on our ability to stay strong. His love remains when we feel weak. His love remains when we feel discouraged. His love remains when we feel uncertain. His love remains when we feel tired. And tonight, that love surrounds you. Imagine God's peace settling over your mind like a gentle blanket, covering every anxious thought, covering every fearful question, covering every lingering worry, bringing warmth, bringing comfort, bringing rest. You do not need to solve everything tonight. You do not need to carry tomorrow tonight. You do not need to prepare for every possible outcome. God is already present in every tomorrow that concerns you. He is already there, guiding, protecting, providing, loving. There is great comfort in knowing that God arrives before we do. Before we step into the future, He is already there. Before challenges arise, He already understands them. Before answers appear, He already knows them. Nothing surprises Him. Nothing overwhelms Him. Nothing causes Him to lose control. As the night grows deeper, allow your trust to grow deeper as well. Not trust in circumstances. Not trust in your own strength. Trust in the character of God. Trust in His goodness. Trust in His faithfulness. Trust in His love. Because His character never changes. The same God who has carried countless people through countless storms continues to carry you tonight. The same God who brought hope into dark places continues bringing hope today. The same God who provided strength to weary hearts continues providing strength now. And perhaps the greatest evidence of His love is Jesus. Jesus who walked among ordinary people. Jesus who comforted the hurting. Jesus who welcomed the weary. Jesus who offered hope to the discouraged. Jesus who continues inviting people into peace. That invitation remains open tonight. An invitation to trust. An invitation to rest. An invitation to release your burdens. An invitation to experience the quiet comfort of God's presence. As your body becomes heavier with sleep, let these simple truths settle deeply within your heart. God loves me. God sees me. God knows me. God cares for me. Jesus is near. Jesus is faithful. Jesus is guiding my steps. I do not need to fear. I do not need to strive. I do not need to carry everything alone. I can rest. I can trust. I can sleep in peace. Because God's love surrounds me. God's presence comforts me. And God's faithfulness will remain with me through every hour of this night. So breathe slowly. Rest deeply. And allow your soul to settle completely into the gentle peace of Jesus. For He is near. He is faithful. And He is watching over you even now. As this peaceful night continues, allow yourself to settle even deeper into the comfort of God's presence. The world may still be moving outside your room. People are still making plans. Conversations are still taking place. Challenges are still unfolding. Yet here in this moment, you have been given a gift. The gift of stillness. The gift of rest. The gift of simply being held by the love of God. Sometimes we forget how valuable rest truly is. Not just physical rest, but rest for the heart, rest for the mind, rest for the soul. Many people know how to stop working. Far fewer know how to truly rest. Even while lying in bed, their thoughts continue running. Their worries continue speaking. Their fears continue asking questions. Their minds continue carrying tomorrow before it arrives. Perhaps you have experienced nights like that. Nights when sleep felt distant. Nights when concerns felt louder than peace. Nights when your mind refused to slow down. If so, know that you are not alone. Many people have walked through similar moments. And tonight, Jesus invites you into something different. He invites you into peace. Not a peace that depends on circumstances. Not a peace that depends on having every answer. A deeper peace. A peace rooted in His presence. A peace rooted in His faithfulness. A peace rooted in His love. As you breathe slowly, imagine every anxious thought becoming quieter. Imagine every fear losing some of its weight. Imagine every burden becoming lighter. Not because those things suddenly disappear, but because you are no longer carrying them by yourself. God is carrying them with you. That truth changes everything. There is a beautiful difference between carrying a burden alone and carrying it with God. The burden may still exist. The challenge may still remain. But you no longer face it by yourself. His strength becomes available. His wisdom becomes available. His comfort becomes available. His peace becomes available. And often that is enough to help us take the next step. Life is rarely lived all at once. It is lived one day at a time. One decision at a time. One moment at a time. Sometimes we become overwhelmed because we try to carry an entire future all at once. We try to solve every problem immediately. We try to predict every outcome. We try to control every possibility. Yet God gently reminds us to trust Him with each step. One step. Then another. Then another. Just enough light for today's path. Just enough grace for today's challenges. Just enough strength for today's journey. And tomorrow, fresh grace will arrive again. Fresh mercy. Fresh strength. Fresh peace. God never asks you to live tomorrow today. He simply asks you to trust Him now. As you rest tonight, think about how many times God has already provided for you. There were needs that seemed impossible. Yet somehow provision came. There were fears that seemed overwhelming. Yet somehow peace arrived. There were obstacles that appeared too large. Yet somehow a path opened. Again and again, God's faithfulness has appeared in your story. Sometimes in obvious ways. Sometimes in quiet ways. Sometimes through people. Sometimes through unexpected opportunities. Sometimes through strength you did not know you possessed. Looking back, you may recognize moments when God was helping you even before you realized it. Moments when His hand was guiding you. Moments when His protection surrounded you. Moments when His wisdom directed your steps. And if He has been faithful before, He will be faithful again. Because faithfulness is part of who He is. God does not wake up one morning and decide to stop being faithful. He does not change with circumstances. He does not become unreliable. He remains constant. Steady, dependable, trustworthy, the same yesterday, the same today, the same tomorrow. That is why your heart can rest tonight. Not because life is perfect, but because God is faithful. Not because every problem has been solved, but because God remains present. Not because every answer has arrived, but because God continues leading you. Perhaps there are areas of your life that still feel uncertain. Perhaps there are prayers you are still waiting to see answered. Perhaps there are dreams you are still hoping to see fulfilled. Do not lose heart. God often works in ways we cannot immediately see. A seed beneath the soil appears inactive, yet growth is happening. Roots are forming. Life is developing. Preparation is taking place. Many times God works the same way. Long before visible results appear. Long before breakthroughs arrive. Long before answers become clear. He is already at work. Even now. Perhaps especially now. As you rest quietly in His presence. As your body grows heavier and your breathing becomes slower, allow your soul to embrace this simple truth. God is still working. God is still caring. God is still guiding. God is still loving. Nothing has changed that. Nothing ever will. The love of Jesus remains constant. His compassion remains constant. His mercy remains constant. His peace remains constant. And tonight, that peace is available to you. Receive it. Allow it to settle deeply within your heart. Allow it to calm your thoughts. Allow it to quiet your fears. Allow it to remind you that you are safe. Safe in God's care. Safe in God's love. Safe in God's presence. You do not need to hold everything together. You do not need to carry the entire future. You do not need to figure everything out tonight. Simply rest. Simply trust. Simply allow yourself to be loved. And as sleep draws closer with each passing moment, let these words become the final whisper to your heart. Jesus is near. God is faithful. I am loved. I am held. I am safe. I can rest. I can let go. I can sleep in peace. For the one who watches over the heavens is also watching over me. The one who guides the stars is also guiding my life. The one who never sleeps is faithfully caring for me through this night. And in His presence, my heart can finally rest. As we continue this peaceful journey tonight, let your heart remain open to the gentle voice of hope. There is a truth that many people struggle to believe when they are walking through difficult seasons. The truth is that failure does not have the final word. Disappointment does not have the final word. Fear does not have the final word. Even your worst mistakes do not have the final word. God does. Throughout the Bible we see ordinary people making mistakes. Some made small mistakes. Some made life-changing mistakes. Some wandered far from God. Some struggled with fear. Some struggled with doubt. Some struggled with temptation. Yet again and again, God continued reaching toward them with mercy. One of the most powerful examples is David. David is remembered as a man who loved God deeply. Yet David was not perfect. Far from it. There were moments when he showed incredible faith. Moments when he trusted God against impossible odds. Moments when he displayed courage that inspired generations. But there were also moments when he failed. Moments he probably wished he could erase. Moments that brought sorrow into his life. And yet God did not abandon him. That does not mean God ignored David's mistakes. It does not mean there were no consequences. But it does mean that God's mercy was greater than David's failures. That is important for us to remember. Because many people secretly believe that God loves them less when they fail. Many people imagine that every mistake pushes God further away. Many people carry shame for years because they believe they have disappointed God beyond repair. But when we look at the life of David, we see something different. We see a God who restores. A God who forgives. A God who continues working through imperfect people. Perhaps tonight you need to hear that. Perhaps there are things in your past that still trouble your heart. Perhaps there are memories that bring regret. Perhaps there are choices you wish you had made differently. You may not be able to change the past. But God's grace is not limited by the past. His mercy reaches into places where regret tries to live. His love reaches into places where shame tries to grow. His light reaches into places where darkness tries to remain. And because of that, there is hope. Always hope. Sometimes people spend years looking backward. They replay conversations. They replay mistakes. They replay disappointments. They wonder what might have happened if they had chosen differently. Yet while we are looking backward, God continues calling us forward. Not because the past does not matter, but because His grace is greater than the past. Jesus never intended for people to live trapped inside yesterday. He came to bring freedom. Freedom from shame. Freedom from guilt. Freedom from the burdens that keep hearts heavy. Tonight, imagine placing every regret into the hands of Jesus. Every mistake, every failure, every disappointment, every painful memory. Place them all in His hands. You do not need to carry them forever. His shoulders are stronger than yours. His grace is deeper than your regrets. His mercy is greater than your failures. As you continue breathing slowly, think about how often God creates beauty from brokenness. A forest can recover after a fire. A garden can bloom after a storm. A tree can grow again after a difficult winter. Nature itself reminds us that endings are not always endings. Sometimes they are beginnings. Sometimes they are preparation. Sometimes they are invitations to grow in new ways. God often works the same way within our lives. There are seasons that feel like losses. Seasons that feel confusing. Seasons that seem empty. Yet later we discover that God was creating something new. Something stronger. Something deeper. Something more beautiful than we imagined. Perhaps tonight you are standing in one of those seasons. If so, do not lose heart. The chapter you are living now is not the entire story. There are pages still being written. There are blessings still ahead. There are prayers still being answered. There are moments of joy still waiting to arrive. God is not finished. His work continues. His love continues. His faithfulness continues. And because He continues, hope remains alive. Think about the disciples after the crucifixion. Everything seemed lost. Their hopes appeared shattered. Their future seemed uncertain. Fear filled their hearts. Confusion surrounded them. They could not yet see what God was doing. But resurrection morning was already on its way. The greatest victory in history was closer than they realized. Many times life feels like that. We find ourselves standing between the pain and the promise. Between the struggle and the breakthrough. Between the question and the answer. Yet even in those moments, God is working. Even when we cannot see it. Even when we cannot understand it. Even when we feel discouraged. Tonight, allow that truth to settle deeply into your heart. God is working. God is restoring. God is healing. God is renewing. God is bringing hope. And Jesus remains beside you through every step. You do not need to have perfect faith tonight. You do not need to have every answer. You simply need to rest in His presence. Rest in His goodness. Rest in His mercy. Rest in His love. The same love that carried David. The same love that carried the disciples. The same love that has carried countless people through difficult seasons. That love is carrying you tonight. As your body relaxes further and your mind becomes quieter, allow yourself to receive that love. Receive the peace. Receive the comfort. Receive the reassurance. You are not defined by your worst moment. You are not defined by your biggest mistake. You are not defined by your greatest failure. You are loved by God. You are seen by God. You are known by God. And His grace is still writing beautiful things into your story. So let your heart rest tonight. Let your worries become lighter. Let your fears become quieter. And remember this simple truth as sleep draws near. God's mercy is greater than your mistakes. God's love is stronger than your regrets. God's faithfulness is bigger than your fears. And Jesus is still walking beside you. Tonight, tomorrow, and always. As you continue resting in the quiet of this night, let your heart remain open to the gentle truth that God is a God of restoration. There are times in life when people begin to believe that they have gone too far. Too many mistakes. Too many failures. Too many disappointments. Too many wrong turns. They begin to wonder if things can ever truly be different. They wonder if peace can return. They wonder if joy can return. They wonder if hope can return. Yet the message of Jesus has always been a message of restoration. Again and again, He reached people who believed their best days were behind them. Again and again, He brought light into places filled with darkness. Again and again, He reminded people that God had not forgotten them. Perhaps you need that reminder tonight. Perhaps there are areas of your life where hope feels fragile. Perhaps there are wounds that have not fully healed. Perhaps there are disappointments that still ache when you think about them. Jesus understands every one of those places. He understands heartbreak. He understands grief. He understands sorrow. He understands disappointment. When He walked this earth, He experienced rejection. He experienced betrayal. He experienced loss. Because of that, He understands human pain in a deeply personal way. You never have to wonder whether He understands. He does. He sees every hidden struggle, every silent tear, every private battle, every fear that you rarely speak aloud. And through it all, His compassion remains. One of the most beautiful things about God's love is that He never treats us like a project. He treats us like beloved children. Sometimes people become impatient with themselves. They want immediate growth, immediate healing, immediate answers, immediate change. Yet God often works through a process, a loving process, a patient process, a process that develops strength slowly and deeply. Think about a gardener tending a garden. The gardener cannot force flowers to bloom overnight. Growth takes time. Roots must develop. Seeds must mature. Seasons must pass. In many ways, God works similarly within our hearts. He nurtures. He guides. He strengthens. He heals. And often much of that work happens quietly. So quietly that we do not even notice it at first. Perhaps tonight there are areas where God is already working beneath the surface. Perhaps He is strengthening your faith. Perhaps He is increasing your patience. Perhaps He is healing wounds that have been hidden for years. Perhaps He is preparing blessings you cannot yet see. Trust that His work is never wasted. Trust that His timing is wise. Trust that His heart toward you is good. Sometimes healing happens faster than expected. Sometimes healing takes longer than we wish. But regardless of He timeline, God remains faithful. Every day He is present. Every day He is caring. Every day He is working. Even when progress feels slow. Even when answers feel delayed. Even when emotions remain heavy. God remains near. As you continue breathing slowly, imagine yourself walking beside Jesus on a quiet path. There is no rush, no pressure, no performance, only peace, only presence, only the comfort of knowing that you do not walk alone. Imagine sharing every concern with Him, every fear, every disappointment, every question, every burden. Notice how gently He listens. Notice how patiently He remains beside you. Notice how calm His presence feels. There is no condemnation. There is no rejection. There is only love. Love that understands. Love that restores. Love that remains. Many people spend years searching for acceptance, searching for approval, searching for reassurance. Yet the deepest reassurance comes from knowing that God already knows everything about us and still loves us completely. He knows your strengths. He knows your weaknesses. He knows your victories. He knows your struggles. He knows your hopes. He knows your fears. And His love remains unchanged. That truth is powerful, because it means you do not have to pretend. You do not have to hide. You do not have to carry the pressure of appearing perfect. You can simply rest in His grace. Rest in His kindness. Rest in His mercy. As the night becomes quieter, allow that grace to settle deeply into your heart. Allow it to reach every anxious thought. Allow it to reach every painful memory. Allow it to reach every fear about the future. God's grace is larger than all of them. His love is deeper than all of them. His peace is stronger than all of them. And tonight, His peace is available to you. Not because life is easy, but because He is faithful. Not because every question has been answered, but because His presence remains. Not because every challenge has disappeared, but because His love continues surrounding you. As sleep begins drawing closer, let these truths become anchors for your heart. God is restoring me. God is strengthening me. God is healing me. God is guiding me. God is with me. Jesus understands my struggles. Jesus knows my heart. Jesus remains faithful. I am not forgotten. I am not abandoned. I am not alone. I am loved. I am cared for. I am held by grace. Tonight I can rest. Tonight I can trust. Tonight I can release my burdens. And as I sleep, God continues working in ways I cannot yet see. His love remains. His peace remains. His faithfulness remains. And that is enough for this moment. That is enough for this night. That is enough to allow my soul to rest peacefully in His care. As this peaceful night continues, allow your heart to rest even more deeply in the certainty of God's love. There is something remarkable about the way God sees people. Human beings often focus on what is visible. We notice accomplishments. We notice appearances. We notice success. We notice failures. But God sees much deeper. He sees the heart. He sees the hidden battles nobody else knows about. He sees the quiet courage it takes to keep going. He sees the faith that continues believing during difficult seasons. He sees every tear that falls when no one else is watching. And he treasures every moment. Perhaps tonight you feel tired from carrying burdens that others cannot see. Maybe you have smiled when you felt discouraged. Maybe you have remained strong for others while feeling weak inside. Maybe you have continued moving forward even when your heart felt exhausted. If so, know that God sees every step. Nothing has been overlooked. Nothing has been forgotten. Every act of faith matters to Him. Every prayer matters to Him. Every moment of trust matters to Him. Sometimes people become discouraged because they cannot see immediate results. They pray and wonder why answers seem delayed. They hope and wonder why circumstances remain difficult. They trust and wonder why progress feels slow. Yet many of the greatest things God does happen gradually. Just as dawn slowly pushes back the darkness. Just as a tree slowly grows stronger year after year. Just as a river slowly shapes the landscape. God often works through steady and faithful processes. His work is not rushed. His work is not careless. His work is intentional. His work is wise. Tonight, if you feel impatient with your progress, remember that God is patient. If you feel discouraged by delays, remember that God sees the full picture. If you feel uncertain about the future, remember that God is already there. He is not surprised by what lies ahead. He is not worried about tomorrow. He is not overwhelmed by your circumstances. His peace remains steady because His wisdom is complete. Imagine standing on a mountain overlooking a long road. From the mountain, you can see the entire path. You can see every turn, every hill, every valley, every destination. Now imagine someone walking far below on that road. They can only see the next few steps. That is often the difference between God's perspective and ours. We see a small portion. God sees the entire journey. We see today's struggle. God sees tomorrow's breakthrough. We see present challenges. God sees future growth. We see uncertainty. God sees purpose. That does not mean every road is easy. But it does mean every road can be trusted when God is leading. As you rest tonight, allow that truth to calm your heart. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to know every detail. You do not need to predict every outcome. You simply need to trust the one who sees what you cannot. Jesus has always been trustworthy. When people came to him with fears, he offered peace. When people came with burdens, he offered rest. When people came with broken hearts, he offered comfort. When people came feeling lost, he offered direction. His heart has not changed. The same compassion remains today. The same kindness remains today. The same love remains today. And that love reaches toward you tonight. Perhaps there are parts of your life that still feel unfinished. Perhaps there are prayers you continue to carry. Perhaps there are dreams that seem distant. Do not lose hope. Many blessings begin long before they become visible. Many answers begin arriving before we recognize them. Many seasons of growth begin quietly. Often the greatest miracles start beneath the surface. A seed hidden in the soil appears inactive. Yet life is already forming. Growth is already beginning. Change is already happening. In the same way, God may be doing more than you realize right now. More healing. More strengthening. More restoring. More preparing. More guiding. Even in moments when everything seems still. Even in moments when progress feels invisible. God remains active. God remains present. God remains faithful. As your breathing becomes softer and your body grows heavier with rest, imagine every worry slowly being placed into God's hands. One by one. Every concern. Every question. Every fear. Every burden. Allow yourself to release them. Not because they no longer matter, but because God cares for them more completely than you ever could. His hands are strong. His wisdom is perfect. His love is endless. You are not responsible for carrying the entire future. You are not responsible for controlling every outcome. You are not responsible for solving every problem tonight. Your responsibility is simply to rest, to trust, to receive peace that Jesus offers. And as you continue drifting towards sleep, let these truths settle deeply into your heart. God sees me. God knows me. God understands me. God loves me. Jesus is guiding my steps. Jesus is carrying my burdens. Jesus is calming my fears. Jesus is surrounding me with peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am cared for. I am not forgotten. I am not alone. And no matter what tomorrow brings, God's faithfulness will meet me there. The same God who carried me through yesterday. The same God who watches over me tonight. The same God who holds every moment of my future. So I will rest. I will trust. I will release my worries. I will sleep in peace. Because Jesus remains near. His love remains steady. His mercy remains abundant. And His presence remains with me through every moment of this night. Let your heart be still. Let your mind be quiet. Let your soul be at peace. And rest securely in the gentle and unchanging love of God.